Hello guys, so this is my sketchbook. So you might be asking yourself, did I finish this whole entire sketchbook just in 2 months? The front and back is 200 pages? Well, the answer is no, I didn't finish it, but I did set a challenge for myself to finish this whole thing before the third month began. And I actually kinda did. I reached a very decent amount of pages, almost made it through the whole entire thing. Ta-da! I'm really so glad that I was capable of doing this to begin with, because it's so hard. So anyways, let's start it. But before we get right into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. A large portion of you guys lately have been watching my videos without subscribing, and I'm trying to make it to 100. So yeah, help me with this goal. Let's get started. So this is the first page ever of this sketchbook, and you can see I started this on this date. I still didn't end it, so I'm not going to write anything here. Okay. This is page 5. I was just doing a character practice. This character is actually a character that's called by Zen, and this character is one of the main characters in one of the stories that I'm creating. I'm still trying to create the plot and the whole direction and where the story is going. He's one of the main characters that's leading the plot, so I was trying just to design the character, and I tried to draw the character, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it because the colors were too dark from what I wanted them to be. It didn't turn out to be that bad. Honestly, I think it is great, but it just didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to be, so it's kind of annoying. The thing that I like the most about this sketch in particular is the shading here. It looks really so realistic, especially here. I like the show. The show looks really great. Aside from, and the shading on the glasses, aside from that, there's not much that I really like about this one. Just a bunch of writing, character design. Oh yeah, this is an idea that I drew for a digital drawing that I still didn't draw. So I'm in the future thinking of making a video of redrawing all the sketches in my sketchbook and turning them into full illustrations in 24 hours. I think that will be an interesting idea, but I think by the end of the video I will die because the amount of unfinished sketches that I have in the sketchbook is just really so overwhelming. Yeah, another empty page as usual. If you watched one of my videos, you'll know what is that. I really don't know how to explain it, but it was a logo, something like that, for a TCG card, something like that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite spreads. Honestly, this is by far one of the best spreads in this whole entire sketchbook, but it's not the best so far. There are a lot better spreads in this whole sketchbook other than that, but this is definitely one of my best, one of my favorites, I mean. Okay, oh my god, I can't speak. So the thing that I really admire about this drawing is the amount of details here. I was actually challenging myself to draw this character and draw a very messy bedroom. It's not very messy, but a very aesthetic, really good looking room full of some details, just not an empty and what is it called? Yeah, not an empty and boring room. Just try to add some details and stuff like that. And this is actually a redraw of this character, but just in a different way because I was still trying to design this character. And as you can see, also I drew this on an external paper and stick it here because the paper material of this sketchbook is not really that good, and it absorbs the color, brightness and stuff like that, and it makes it kind of look a little bit more of just like this instead of really bright like this. So it's quite annoying if I'm being honest. Here are another these were drawings that I drew externally, but I had these drawings just together before actually starting the sketchbook, and I was trying to make these two, the spread kind of look nice together. So I chose these drawings to stick them here, and I actually think it turned out really amazing. I added this border back here to make things kind of look more connected together. This character is called Baijia. This actually is one of the characters this is the main character for a webcomic that I'm willing to start, and I hope that I can as early as possible start this whole project and end it in 2021. These chances, oh my god, these chances of this is very slim, but yeah, I'm hoping to do that. It's going to help me with this, that I have the whole entire plot figured out, so it's not going to be that hard. So this is a drawing that I did entirely with Copics, no art line or any inks used here. I just colored, it's like painting. I just painted this whole thing, touch 5 markers. And yeah, this is how it turned out. I just used the grays, as you see, obviously, just all of the touch 5 markers grays that I have, grays and blacks and whites. Yeah, and this is how the end result turned out to look like. I think this is so far one of my favorite spreads in this whole entire sketchbook. This is one of the best drawings so far. Yeah, these are another main UCs of mine. This is also a third story. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, there are a lot of stories that I have in my mind. I wrote something more like above the 20 stories, summaries, and plots ideas till now, and I'm working currently on developing 3 of them. One of them I'm actually going to start drawing it, which is this one, because this one is by far the most story that I'm really excited to start working on. As for this comic where this character is involved, this story is kind of has a lot of thriller and mystery and a lot of things, and I personally need to figure things out in this story, and I still need to think of a lot of things and a lot of concepts for this whole story to make sense, because it's a very complicated story. I'm trying to put things together in a manner that's understandable and that's gonna will make sense at the end, because this is also one of the longest stories that I've created, so it will be kind of lame to start with this because I didn't even finish 2 issues before of a comic, so I can't just start something that's very long and it's going to take me forever to finish and still feel good about this. This one is not that long, but it also needs some, checking and stuff like that. It's not a very long story, but it's kind of medium-sized story, so that's why I'm starting off with this one. As for this one, that I'm willing to make it for webtoon, the reason I'm choosing to make it for webtoon because it's so far the shortest story idea that I've gotten, so it won't be that hard to get myself around to draw this one for something that I won't get paid for. I guess you understand what I mean. So I will have more motivation to make this one as a webcomic more than any other story that I've got so far. That's why I'm giving this for a comic idea, and hopefully I will get myself to start working on this one. So this character is, you can see from his attitude, she's also a part of the group, but he's so far the most arrogant character out of them and the most self-confident out of all of them. I think you can see that just from his character. I tried my best to show all of the personas of all of these characters just out of their designs, and I think this was the best attempt for me in doing that. Yeah, I think it was really successful. We're on page 21 right now. I have no words to comment on that. To comment. Well, this drawing is one of the drawings that brings me nightmares. This drawing, just, whenever I open the page and see this, it freaks me out. It makes me want to hide and still feel like this character is going to follow me and it wants to kill me. I don't know why I even drew this thing to begin with, and yeah, it is bringing me some bad nightmares. I hate this character. Not actual nightmares, but it just creeps me out when I see this character. It's weird. This mini comic that I created and posted on Instagram of this character also is a 4-page short comic. I was trying to get myself more excited around starting this project by finishing a mini comic about this whole entire thing. Yeah, and by that we make it to page 31. Yeah. So this is page 32. This is a random OC that I created. It's just more of a random character, not really an OC, because I really don't know anything about this character aside from that this character is a royalty. You can obviously see this from his clothing and stuff like that. But I don't have a lot of information about this character. The thing I like the most about this character is its character design. I still don't have a story for this character. I will try to merge and create a story for this character as soon as possible, but I think that I will include it in this mysterious thriller story thing, because I think he does have a lot of qualification fit in this story, and yeah. What am I talking about it? Okay. These were just some random sketches about some of the decor that I can add on my videos. I think if you watched one of my other videos aside from this one, because I don't think that a lot of these aesthetic stuff will fit on the camera while you're watching me rant about some stuff that they're in my sketchbook. These things I don't think that they will really fit that much of the aesthetic of this video, so I don't think it will be the best fit to put this aesthetic stuff. So you can watch one of my other videos just to know how I use these things. Yeah, but I think it's clearly very obvious just from looking at it. And I was trying to create a color palette. Of course, this is not the way it's written. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Yeah. But I was just trying to mess around with the colors that I like the most. And yeah, and trying to pick the color that I will use mostly in every single illustration for my feed on Instagram to have a certain feel. I think that I went with this color and this color and this color and this color more than anything. Yeah. Empty spreads, just random sketch. Another empty page, but these are some sketches for some illustrations. I was just trying to brainstorm some ideas for some illustration ideas that I can create in the future. I still didn't create anything of these, but yeah, this is a good thing to look at to spark my brain to create something creative whenever I don't feel like creating an illustration or having any illustration idea that can actually be useful for me. So I usually like to brainstorm stuff like that. Also, that's the whole rest of this whole idea here also as well. This page, I don't know what's that. Still don't know what's that. I think that I turned this whole thing into a full piece, so I'm going to put that hopefully on the screen, and I hope I won't forget, because I know my future self does a lot of weird things. This is an unfinished illustration. I think I have to finish this also. Oh my god, I told you that if I created this video of trying to finish all of the illustrations in my sketchbook, it will take me forever. And I think you're starting to understand why. That's just the beginning. We're still here at page 43. There are a lot of things to finish here. Oh my god. I don't want to put myself in trouble and carry that video. So here's page 44. This is an OC that I created called by Lucy, and her favorite thing is to drink coffee just like me. I was drinking coffee actually from a couple seconds ago. Okay, this is page 45. Okay, this was I think the first day of May, so I drew this first promo. This first promo was this thing, and I looked photos for this thing to understand what it is. Here, as you see, I drew something inspired by these photos. Look at this. Yeah, this is actually a thing that also will spark another video idea. It is I won't say it because it's a very secret project, but yeah, you'll see it. So I really don't understand. Okay, there are a lot of more mysteries that we have to unpack here, I guess. Look at this, like, what kind of... Oh my god, what's that? This is page number 50. Okay, empty spread. Oh yeah, remember this one. This one was one of my TikTok challenges videos. I sketched this character because it was an OC challenge. I took descriptions here and merged them into this thing. This character is called by Jupiter. And she's so far one of my favorite characters that I ever created before I went into a character design in the next pages. Yeah, but I'll still try to figure out more about this character because so far this is one of my favorite OCs that I created in this spread, in this sketch. Oh my god. Yeah, so I will try to create a full story for this character. Hope it don't out of control from me as it usually happens and turn into a full whole complicated story concept. I'm not going to try and do that, so I'm going to try to create a quick story for this character. These are obviously, you know what are these, okay? I don't have to explain them, okay? These are also a part of my TikTok challenge. Yeah, I draw a lot of things that is from my series of TikTok channels in this sketchbook. Oh yeah. Why am I insistent on the word spread? Okay, so as you see here, it is one of the best series that I ever started, if I'm being honest, on this channel, and I'm willing to still go with it. Please go watch the first, second, or the third episode of this series, but I advise you to watch the second and the third, because the first will take crappiest out of all of them, so okay? If you want something decent to watch the second and the third. You don't have to look at my worst thing, okay? Okay, let's move to the next spread. Ta-da! This is so far the spread that I'm the most proud of in this whole sketchbook so far, because I still didn't finish the sketchbook, so I don't know really if this is going to be still the most spread that I'm still so proud of. But so far, this is a spread that I really did amazing with, especially that I don't draw wolves that often, so looking at this, I think this is really amazing. Look at this, look at this. Oh my god, this is so cute. I love it. This is one of my favorite spreads. Yeah. Oh my god, look at this. This place is so tight. Dun, da, da. Yeah, this was the illustration I was talking about that completely shattered my dream of creating a story for Jupiter. But I still insist on creating a story for Jupiter because so far, before building this whole thing, it was one of my favorite OCs, so yes, I'll still try and do that. Yeah, just one fast look. Oh my god, see, I ruined it. That's another empty page. Oh my god. 60. This is officially my third favorite spread in this whole sketch. Okay? So this is actually an analysis breakdown of my character called by LiQWYD. I changed its name later to Rain because I thought that it is a lot much more better. What the heck is this name? I really don't know. Oh yeah, secret project that I want to talk about. So it's about Mary May. When you see the word Mary May in one of my titles, know that this is the secret project that I've been talking all about. So yeah, you will have to click. Okay? I'm threatening you right now. If you don't click, you'll have 10 years of bad luck. I don't know what I'm saying, just ignore me, alright? This was another project I created. It was actually a video, not a project, but alright. It was about genshin fan art drawings. As you see, these are one of my favorite spreads so far. I know you can tell why. Also go watch this video because I worked myself as hard as I can. It was the first highly produced, quality, amazing video that I created. Advertising myself on this video. I feel like that's the mood we're going for. But who cares? I'll still put these videos that I'm talking about in the description. You can check them out after finishing this sketch tour. Please, guys, I know you're fed up with this, but I'm sorry. We'll have to continue this sketch tour thing. Okay, we're at 73. We're so close to the end. Hope this is not taking way too long. This is not going to take way too long. So as you see, this is still some work on this secret project thing. Yeah. And it all ended here. Another empty spread. Yeah. I'm thinking of empty spreads. Admit it. This is the worst sketch tour video I think that you ever saw. But yeah. Oh my god, what is that? Yeah, this is another aesthetic illustration idea I created. Obviously, this is a very obvious one, but this is a girl sitting next to a dog on a couch, and there's a tree in front of this window. So this is the whole idea of this illustration, and as well, I think this is so clear. Notes on ideas to create aesthetics. Yeah, this is one of my favorite sketches, and this is actually a sketch for an oil painting that I will hopefully start soon, because I never drew oil paintings before. So yeah, another not shine. Alright, so let's get this. This is page number 100, and this is my first abstract drawing I ever drew. The reason I drew an abstract drawing, if you want to ask, is because I didn't have this color called by white, and we all know that white in painting is very essential, because if you don't have that color, you basically cannot paint normal drawings. So the first idea that came to me, why not paint an abstract drawing that you don't need the white color in? And that was so far the best idea that I got. Yeah, I do not regret this, but I regret this. This is a map idea. This is actually one of my favorite spreads, because I really like maps. Am I the only one though? Yeah, I guess. I'm speechless. Still speechless. More speechless. Like, guys, no kidding. I think that sketchbook is a place that is made for people to dump down their ideas. That's why I usually try to express myself and the mood and the stuff that is going on in my brain. I use sketchbooks more like a dumping tool, using some art in it to dump ideas, projects, and stuff like that into my sketchbook. I don't treat it just to be this whole aesthetic full of amazing art whole project thing, because I think that's a toxic mentality to have for your sketchbooks, because you can just burn out from trying to create and make everything. Here are some ideas that I was trying to get some ideas for if I ever start my stationery art business, and this is actually a quick cute sketch for the ideas or the first sheet that I want to create of this whole business thing. But it's still kind of hard for me to decide if I actually will start this now or a little bit later, but I'm still dumping some ideas in the sketchbook, okay? Don't judge. Great. Actually, this is one of my favorite drawings ever, 100%. This is one of my favorites in sketchbook. First, you know why. The first reason that this is one of my favorites is because this is an animal. Second thing, because this is a cat. Third thing, because I feel like the level of creativity in this one is really so high and amazing. This is also a thing that has to do with my TikTok art challenges. Amazing stuff in the sketchbook are related to this series, so you better go watch this series. Okay, this video is an advertisement for this series. Not really, but I don't know what I'm saying right now, so please don't click off. Okay, I'm just kidding. There's no advertisement or anything. The sketchbook, basically, all the amazing and awesome illustrations of this whole thing, they are mostly from this TikTok series, so I don't know why, really. What can I say about myself? Character is M103. This is also the fourth comic project thing that I was actually redrawing this character, because this was one of my old forgotten OCs. This was actually a thing that I was drawing my goals, like for as a video game level. So this is level 1. To achieve this, to pass this level, I have to have 20 full-length videos, no shorts included, videos on my channel. Upload 2 times a week and have 100 subscribers. And as well as for this, I'm drawing this as if it is a video game level. I think this is a very unique and cute idea. Yeah, especially it's cute accompanied with these little figures here, as you see. This was actually another project that I'm working on. Yeah, I mean, you know something, guys? This is actually the last that we reached. Yeah, this is the last page that I've created in these 2 months of trying to fill 200 pages of my sketchbook. This is the last spread. Yeah. So this is J198. So here, as you see, I drew this character like this. Story where am I 103? Wait, where's that? Yeah, this character, as you can tell, is in the same story with this character. This is an unfinished illustration, but I really like the vibe that it was going for this illustration. I really love it so much. This is the end of this whole long, amazing sketch tour thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was worth your time, because I hope you got over the fear, brain dumping, whatever you have in your mind in your sketchbook. Hope you got something out of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and bye bye.